Hey guys, welcome back to Pilates with Go Chlo. Today I've got an inner thigh Pilates workout for you. It's a bit of a strange time here where I am in Melbourne, Australia, because we are actually heading back into our lockdown. So a bit weird, everyone's feeling a bit strange, but I guess there's never been a better time to work out from home for us. Today I'm focusing on the inner thighs. I do a lot of work, I know, on the outer thighs and the glutes, but we've got to balance it out with a bit of inner thigh work as well. If you've got a Pilates ball or a magic circle, you can use that. I actually don't have one with me because I'm stuck in a country where my stuff isn't. I'm just using a cushion and that does the trick just fine. So like a couch cushion or anything like that, you can just roll up. If you like the video, don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know if you like it. Let me know what you want me to create for you next. And don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. And if you want more information about my live Pilates classes, which I run every week, then just send me a message, a comment, or write to me on Instagram. I would love to hear from you as always, and enjoy the workout. Let's do it. So come and lay down onto your side to start. So we'll start by lying down. You're going to reach an arm away from you just to rest your head down, so you get a bit of support. Your bottom leg's going to be straight. The top leg is going to come up and over. Now, you've got two options. You can either have this foot flat, or if that doesn't feel good for your hip, you can lay the whole leg and the knee flat, okay? So whatever feels better for you. This top hand can be on your hip or in front of you. Now we're going to straighten that bottom leg. I'm doing my left leg here. I'm going to flex the foot and I'm going to lift the leg up towards the ceiling and then lower it down really slowly. So I'm going to exhale to lift, inhale to lower down. And as I'm lifting, I'm thinking about the whole inner thigh lifting up towards the ceiling. So try not to bend the knee, keep it really straight, keep the quads really active here as you go, and lift the leg up as high as it'll go. It doesn't matter if it feels like it's not very high for you, that's okay. Good, try not to twist the knee down towards the mat. Try and keep your foot straight ahead as you lift and lower. You should feel a bit of an activation through that inner thigh. If you've got a pillow under your head, you can also do that. That works as well. Good, keep it going. Relax the shoulders, breathe through it, smile through it. You should feel them activating. We're here for 3 and 2. On the next one, lift up, hold it up there, keep the foot flexed. You're gonna draw little tiny circles with the leg. Make sure you keep the knee really straight and make it as high as it'll go. Don't worry if it's not very high, that's okay. You can use this hand for a bit of support, it'll help. Good, for 3, for 2, one more, and then reverse it the other way, up and around. Do a lot of focus on strengthening the glutes, the outsides of the hips, but it is also really important to strengthen through the inner thighs to really balance and get that whole support around the hip. Good, for 3 and 2, one more like that. Hold it still, keep the leg straight, little tiny pulses in that upper range. Keep it going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it all the way down. Whew. From here, we're going to go straight to the other side. So swing yourself around, come and lay down, or just roll yourself over. Lower arm extends out away from you. You're going to straighten the legs out in one long line. Top leg comes up and over. So either with the leg flat, or if it feels comfortable for you to have the foot flat like so, you can do it like that. I'm going to lay it flat because that feels better for me. Use this hand for a bit of support. Flex the bottom foot and we lift up. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. If you've got the foot flat as well, you'll feel like maybe you can get a bit of support from that foot by pushing down into it. If the knee is down, don't worry about that too much. Now make sure your toes of that right foot are pointing straight ahead, not down towards the mat. Good. Exhale as you lift, inhale to lower. It's hard to keep this one smooth, but try your best to make it a smooth movement. Lowering slowly down as you come down. That's it. So good. Stay with it. We'll go for 3 and 2 and 1. All right, you're going to lift up. Hold it up there. You're going to draw little tiny circles with the leg. Little circles up and around. Relax the shoulders. Take it out of there. Make it smooth if you can. Good for 3 and 2 and 1. Other way, other direction. Little tiny circles. That's it. Keep it going. If you need a bit of extra padding as well underneath the bottom hip, you can always grab that, like grab a cushion or just fold up your mat. We're here for 3 and 2 and 1. And then we pulse that leg up. Little tiny pulses up. Flex that foot. Lift it a little higher. Keep it going for 10, 9, 8, 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it all the way down. All right, from here, you're gonna come and lay down onto your back and grab your ball, your Pilates ball, or for me, it's just my cushion, and come and lay all the way down. Laying down on your back, you're gonna place the ball, the cushion, whatever you've got, in between your legs. Your feet are gonna be about in a hip width distance apart, so that just means only about 1 to 2 fist widths between your feet. Your hands are just going to rest down by your side, and then you're just going to squeeze the inner thighs together nice and tight, and then just release. Nice and simple. Exhale, squeeze the inner thighs together, and then inhale to release. And then keep that going with your breath. See if you can find a bit of a connection with your inner thighs and your core muscles at the same time. So as you squeeze the inner thighs together, you're finding a connection, belly button wrapping in gently towards the spine, and activation through your core muscles is happening. The rib cage is nice and heavy. All right, we're here for 3 and 2 and 1. And on the next one, we're going to squeeze, we're going to hold, we're going to lift the hips up into a bridge. Now make sure your feet aren't too far away from you. Really press down firmly through all parts of the feet and then squeeze the inner thighs together from there. We exhale, squeeze, inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze, inhale, release. And keep that going just with your own breath. If you've got a magic circle, it's going to feel a lot more challenging. With anything, whatever you've got, just take breaks if you need. That's always there for you if you need. Now really scoop the tailbone under here. So find that tuck under. It's not about how high you lift the hips. It's about a nice long lengthened spine, long through the front of the body, a gentle tuck under the tailbone. Good, so you should feel those inner thighs working a little bit, waking up, saying hello. I hope so. Good, and then hold it still there, hold it still. You're gonna lift both of the heels up like you're in a high heel. Now, you can walk the feet a little bit closer in if you need. Keep the heels lifted, scoop that tailbone under, and now just push the left knee in on the cushion and then release. Just the left goes in, release, that's it. In, release, just the left. The right one is stabilizing and just that left one is pushing in and releasing, okay? Exhale as you push in, inhale, release. Those little squeezes. All right, now swap legs. Just the right one. Squeezes in and release. Squeeze it in and release. Head, neck, shoulders, relax down fully into the mat beneath you. Shoulders soft. If you need to drop the hips down a little bit, you can. If you need to take a break, you can always take it. Always, always, always. All right, let's go 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it there. You're going to lower the hips halfway down, hold it, squeeze the inner thighs together as tight as you can, lift all the way up. Good, we go halfway down, we squeeze, we lift. So we can release slightly on the way down, squeeze as you lift up. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. You should feel that work, that burn, hopefully, not just through your inner thighs, but all those little muscles around your hips. Good, the tops of your hamstring glutes are also feel all those other muscles that are active. You should feel the tops of your hamstrings, the glutes, as well as the inner thighs. Find a connection with your core by drawing the abdominals in, and then make that a little bit quicker. Lower and lift. Make sure you're squeezing in those inner thighs each time you lift up. That's it for 5, 4, 3, 2, lift up, hold it up there, scoop the tailbone a little bit more, tiny little pulses. In fact, squeeze the cushion, the ball, whatever you've got, as tight as you can, and now pulse from there. That's it. Little tiny little squeezes. Keep it going for 10, 9, 8, 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. All right, take it out just for a moment. Butterfly the legs. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Give yourself a breather. And then lift those knees straight back up. Place it back in between the inner thighs. Feet are going to stay flat this time. Take the hands behind the back of the head. Interlace the fingers and then curl your head and your chest out. Now find the deepest curl that you can, but keep just that little bit of space between your low back and the mat. So we're in a neutral spine. We're going to inhale, lower the head and the chest down. Exhale, lift up. Now each time you lift, I want you to squeeze in those inner thighs. Squeeze it in and find that connection of your inner thighs connecting with your core. Different muscles around our bodies work together. They don't work in isolation. We have what's called these slings of muscles, and one of the slings that really works, that connects, are the inner thighs and the abdominals. So see if you can find that. Can you find a deeper connection into your core as you squeeze the legs together? On the next one, lift up, hold, float the legs to tabletop. Same thing from here. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, squeeze the inner thighs together. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Make sure you find that squeeze as you lift. Peel the tips of the shoulders up off the mat beneath you. Back of the neck is long. Head is relaxed into the hands. So we're guiding the head with the hands, but the lift is really coming from the chest, from the sternum. And that way, it's coming from our abdominals. Can you pull those abdominals in even more? On the next one, curl up, hold it there. Little tiny pulses in of those inner thighs. Stay in that curl up. Little pulses in for 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze, 6, a little bit faster, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. All right, grab that cushion, ball, whatever you've got. You can throw it off to the side. We're done with that. Good, and you can just let those knees rock out and in. All right, from here, we're going to float the legs back to tabletop. 1 and 2, and we're going to come into a V with the feet. So heels together, toes apart, the knees are going to open as well, but make sure the heels are connected and really squeeze them together nice and tight and feel that, yeah? Inner thighs, adductors. Hands behind the back of the head, interlace the fingers, curl the head and the chest up. Hold it there. Now keep the heels together. We're going to extend both of the legs up and out on a high diagonal. Feel those inner thighs squeeze together as you do. Keep the heels together, bend the knees in back to tabletop. Exhale, extend away, inner thighs zip together, abdominals draw in, inhale to fold back in. Good, let the head be heavy in the hands. The lower you go with the legs, the more challenging that's going to be, especially for your core muscles and for that abdominal stabilization. But the main focus I want you to have here is that squeeze of your heels and that zipping in together of those inner thigh muscles. We're here for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. On the next one, extend out, hold it out there. We're going to do like crisscross. I'm going to call this. We go up and over and then up and over the other way, but cross the midline. Flex the feet, keep the turn out. I don't know the official name of this one, but that's what I'm calling it. Up and over, up and over, up and over. And we're going to go a little bit quicker, make it a little bit bigger over the top. We're here for 10, 9, 8, curl up higher, 7, for 6, 5, 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bend it all the way in. Give yourself a big hug. Good, and then grab onto the outsides of the feet, soles of the feet together, and just pull that butterfly stretch in towards your chest so that you get a bit of that inner thigh stretch. Enjoy that. Hold it there. You're going to take a deep breath in and out. And then roll yourself on up. You can do a seated butterfly stretch here. So soles of the feet together, knees wide, sit nice and tall. And then if you can hinge forward, hinge the body forward a little bit into it. And if you can reach your elbows down to your inner thighs, gently press them wider and fold the body forward. The stretch is the best part, but you are all done. Great job. Thank you so much for joining me for that inner thigh adductor Pilates workout. If you liked it, don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. All of these things really help me out. But let me know how you go and let me know what you want me to create for you next. How are your inner thighs feeling? I hope they feel good, and I'm sending love to you all. Thank you.